Doesn't Dolly Parton have a wig line or a wig company? She should. She's like the fairy godmother of wigs. I remember reading, I bet a year ago, that she said she was coming out with a line, and that she likes how easy and effortless it is to always look great when you just put on hair. I have been hanging out in this new world, our new norm, and haven't been wearing wigs at all. I got laid off right after we all came home from work back in March, and I think I had gotten pretty sick. My symptoms weren't what the symptoms they were looking for at the time, so I couldn't get a test. But now that more symptoms have developed, I'm pretty sure that I had gotten it. But they let me go because I was the last one hired, so last one in, first one home. And so finally got unemployment taken care of, and just riding out the wave of this, isolated, and haven't been even getting dressed really. So now that the holidays are coming up, I'm really thinking, I want some holiday hair. My hair has really grown in quite a bit since this all started. I've been able to keep and manage my anxiety. It's been very, very low, which I'm grateful for. I know a lot of that is the Chihuahua, but I also started seeing a psychiatrist to kind of elevate my moods and have someone to talk to through all of this. Having just recently moved this year, leave a job that I was very much in love with and loved, to come here and start a new job with a former company and start hitting the ground running. It was hard to catch up for a long time, and then with everything that just hit all at once, and then being laid off, thank goodness for my Chihuahua. He really has been my best friend, and been managing pretty well. I gained an incredible amount of pandemic pounds because it was hard to go to the grocery store. Was afraid to go to the grocery store and shop. So we were having our groceries ordered, and I've been vegan now for a couple years, and all the orders came in wrong. So we just succumbed to the door dashing, Grubhub, fast food life, and sitting around glued to the news was very, very addicting. And so I gained so much weight so fast. So got a treadmill to kind of start doing it at home. The gym's just recently opened back up, so I've been going every day, feeling great again, really feeling great again, and thinking about the holidays. They're coming, and memory serves, I know in the past that if I didn't get my order in at a reasonable time, I wasn't going to get one, and I've had that happen. Want a perfect style and it be out of stock, have to wait for the restock, and wind up not getting it. So I've been perusing through some catalogs, and as much as I do not like heat defiant fibers because they just don't get along well with me, I find them to rat up really fast, and I've spent hundreds of dollars on them. I do want to try it, another one. I want to try something different for the holidays, because with cooking in the kitchen and the sweating, that's going to be inevitable. Even though my hair has grown really well through all of this pandemic, there's nothing like being able to just get up and throw on some hair and get to it. So I've been thinking, yeah, I'm going to do it again. I'm going to try a heat-friendly fiber, because getting too close to the steam can really make problems. Getting too close to the oven door that's open from the constant in and out. So I saw this style. I wanted to either go Paula Young or the Wig Company because I don't want to spend that kind of money on heat defiant fibers anymore. So I've been looking at this one, and I saw a couple of reviews that have been done. I haven't watched anything. No wig reviews, no nothing. I've been binge watching Netflix for months and feel like I'm all caught up on everything. So I did see a couple of reviews for this one, and I think that because it's kind of got a shorter length here, it won't get too jacked up too quick. And I'm thinking that that might be a good contender. This is kind of cute. It'd be very different, but in a hot kitchen, you know, cooking for hours. I know I've liked that in the past. I've liked that in the past because I don't have to worry about anything happening to the fibers, and always having a great style because everyone's usually got the camera ready for a quick pick. So all I have to do is worry about what's going on in my face. So been giving that a lot of thought. So at least with the Wig Company, I'm not spending a fortune on those fibers that may not be, the longevity of it may not be there for me to get the most bang for my buck, because I am on unemployment, and so every dollar counts right now, and I don't want to be spending too much, you know. So yeah, I think that's where I'm headed. I think I'm going to make an order. So I'd love to hear what you're thinking about doing for the holidays. If there's a new style that you've seen that you want to sport around, I would suggest putting that order in here relatively quickly, because my experience in the past has been that they're going to sell out. I'm just sitting here, I just had a thought. You know, my very first wig review was done on Thanksgiving Day at my son's house. Yeah, I'd ordered it and got it and left it in the box, drove all the way to Fresno, which is actually where I live now. If you'd have told me then I'd be living here now, I would have never believed you. And yeah, I put it on and walked out the garage door and outside. It was Seduction by Main Attraction. Yeah, it was my very first wig review. I believe so, yeah. Kind of kicked it all off. So, wow, has that been 2 years? I think that's 2 years ago now. Wow, time really flies. So, special welcome to you that are new to my channel, my videos. I've had a lot of very warm, wonderful messages and comments over the last several months that I've enjoyed, you know, getting to know Lynn and Francis, and I don't want to leave anybody out because it's been so much fun. I want a special thank you to Mary for talking me down from the ledge many times, and Tammy and Frankie for always being there for me. My trichotillomania has been really good for me. I think it's because of seeing a psychiatrist and having someone to talk to. So I know I'm not crazy. And the Chihuahua has really, really made a difference with it. I know that to be true. That has helped me keep my anxiety low. And then being on a vegan diet, I believe, has been very helpful as well, because I don't have these incredible rushes in my sugar levels that I would notice when I would eat other certain ways, the dieting, keeping the sugar out of my system. So I've been sitting out here and just kind of getting used to the new normal and the mask wearing, and but for a while I wasn't even getting dressed, especially after I lost my job. I just couldn't get up. I mean, there was no reason to get up other than to walk the Chihuahua, and he would pull me back to life. So that was a blessing. I would feed off of his energy, and now he's back to feeding off of mine. So I hope that you'll stay tuned. And again, special welcome to those of you who are new, and a very special, very big thank you for hanging in there with me and keeping me afloat with all of your positive comments and happy thoughts over the last several months. I feel like I am back to life. So yeah, I'd love to know what you're looking at in terms of wigs for the holidays. Talk soon.